Black t-shirts always. Shorts, not shorts. Belt. Just in case I want a cold plunge. I'm about to go to Lifetime. I woke up a little late, as I did yesterday, but that's okay. Late is arbitrary because... So I went to bed pretty late because I was working late and I wanted to get sleep, so it's time to go to the gym. All the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. You just go to the coffee workout?
Yeah, usually.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't like to work out now because if I work out, I'm up all night long.
Oh, really? Oh, for the pain.
It does, it gets, from lifting my leg, it gets me in the sciatic and then it hurts.
Oh.
Goes down my leg all night. It's all right.
I wonder if there's a way to fix that.
Yeah, stretching,
Stretching?
it helps.
Okay.
I just forgot about doing that.
Yeah,
I did last night before I went to bed and I slept the whole night.
I'm pretty bad at stretching. Oh, you slept the whole night after stretching?
You don't need to stretch. You know, I was bad at stretching for a long time, but guess what? I didn't need to stretch. You know?
But now you do?
When I do those kind of exercises.
Gotcha.
But I never felt any tight muscles or anything, and I thought, why do people stretch? I said, is this just for the fun of it or what? So,
That's so funny.
no, I didn't know until we know we
Well, now you can stretch all you want. Cool.
This is your recipe.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
I know, you'll take a picture of it.
Take a picture of it and I'm gonna save it. Oh, did you print it out for me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it in here now.
Okay.
Thank you. Arlene Winklers. Arlene Winkler. Who's that?
Arlene Winkler was Jan Shar, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When she was a senior in another life.
Okay.
And her father remarried Arlene Winkler. She wasn't exactly a mother, but she really had a good recipe for it. Jan used to make those all the time.
So she made good cookies, but she wasn't a good mother.
I have a few good recipes from her.
Need to grab these. Need to swap the battery. so I can charge it up. I need to see if this one works actually. I don't even know if it works. Okay, this battery does not work regardless, so that sucks. Cool. Do we have everything? I think we're good. Oh. I haven't been going in the cold plunge recently. I've been going to it at Lifetime, and it needs to get cleaned. Yeah, it really needs to get cleaned. You can see like right there, there's like a dot near the drain. This drain's a little dirty. There's like some stuff around this drain. So I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'll do it later. I don't want my hands to be completely frozen off when I'm driving. This is mushroom coffee. I don't know. I don't usually drink coffee, but I've been liking this recently. So I have Hashimoto's, which is a autoimmune condition. And I can't have coffee because the coffee, your body recognizes coffee the same way that it recognizes gluten. And with Hashimoto's, I have a really bad gluten intolerance. And if I have it, it'll make me just like super tired and lethargic, and everything slows down. It's hypothyroidism is what it's called. But this doesn't bother me, and I've been trying it out for probably about 2 weeks now. And yeah, it seems pretty good. It also gets me nice and caffeinated and focused and all that great stuff. But yeah, good stuff. On the way to the gym, let's rip it. So I'm about to meet with Omar, and Omar he lives in Richmond. He has a ice cream shop. I think he's like 21 years old or 20 years old. He bought an ice cream shop, he's bought a house, he's very hustler, entrepreneurial, and he has some questions about Facebook ads and launching some ads and just marketing in general. So we're gonna jump on and do a little session with Omar This will be really good for anyone that's looking to grow their database with people that are interested in whatever their services are. But yeah, we'll go pretty in depth. So let's see where he's at. What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
I shaved my head.
Oh my goodness, it looks good. I like it, bro. I like it. Here, record this. Record this, or we can jump on mine and I can record it. I have a lot of space.
I don't know how to record it.
All right, let me send you my link, bro.
Okay.
All right. Zoom is so great. I mean, imagine if we didn't have Zoom or anything like that. What would we do? We'd probably have to get the messenger pigeon back. That's actually a really interesting thought experiment. What would you do if you didn't have social media, you didn't have the internet, no YouTube? How would you go about your business? And a lot of people's businesses wouldn't be able to really survive without the internet. But it's an interesting thing to think about. What would you do? How would you have to have it set up? How would you build traffic? What are all those things that you do? All right, I need to share this over with Mr. Omar. So last week, Omar and I focused on talking about how to set up ads, how to think about ad creative. And so I might include that video, the recording that we did. I might include that, maybe not. It may be in a different video. But yeah, this is like when we work together. I do this for Omar for free because he's a friend. But I want to, if you want this one-on-one type access and to talk about your marketing, then hit me up. We can do it. If we're friends, I'll do it for free. But I offer it for free, but I always like the, you pay your friends full price and maybe even more. So I just wrapped up talking with Wiley. He's gonna be doing some sales for me, and I'm very excited because I have about 170 roofing companies that have reached out over the past 2 weeks that want help with marketing. And it's a matter of just like calling them and really making sure that right when they reach out to us, that we're taking care of them right off the bat and connecting with them and seeing how we can help them out. So Wiley's gonna be helping out with that. And we went and we watched a video that is one of my favorite videos for how to set up the call the right way. What I mean by that is like I'm going through the process right now of building a sales team from scratch, and I have done it before, but not very well. And I abdicated the responsibility to grow the sales team to somebody else, and it didn't work out. So I'm going to take full ownership, just like I took full ownership of my failures, of building this sales team out and making them absolutely killer. So one of the first things that I watched with Wiley, and we're just starting off with Wiley, I'm gonna have a few more people join as well. I actually have 3 people joining soon.
After the principle of influence.
All right. This is probably the best video, in my opinion, to watch when thinking about sales and marketing and experience. It's called The Science of Persuasion. It's a Robert Cialdini book, Dr. Robert Cialdini book, but his book's called Persuasion. This YouTube video is just breaking down a lot of the principles in the book, and this is one of my favorite ones, so come check this out. and let me know if you can hear it.
Our third principle of influence is the principle of authority, the idea that people follow the lead of credible, knowledgeable experts. Physiotherapists, for example, are able to persuade more of their patients to comply with recommended exercise programs if they display their medical diplomas on the walls of their consulting rooms. People are more likely to give change for a parking meter to a complete stranger if that requester wears a uniform rather than casual clothes. What the science is telling us is that it's important to signal to others what makes you a credible, knowledgeable authority before you make your influence attempt. Of course, this can present problems. You can hardly go around telling potential customers how brilliant you are, but you can certainly arrange for someone to do it for you. And surprisingly, the science tells us that it doesn't seem to matter if the person who introduces you is not only connected to you, but also likely to prosper from the introduction themselves. One group of real estate agents were able to increase both the number of property appraisals and the number of subsequent contracts that they wrote by arranging for reception staff who answered customer inquiries to first mention their colleagues' credentials and expertise. So, customers interested in letting a property were told, "Lettings? Let me connect you with Sandra, who has over 15 years' experience letting properties in this area." Customers who wanted more information about selling properties were told, "Speak to Peter, our head of sales. He has over 20 years' experience selling properties. I'll put you through now." The impact of this expert introduction led to a 20% rise in the number of appointments and a 15% increase in the number of signed contracts. Not bad for a small change informed from persuasion science that was both ethical and costless to...
I think that's awesome, and I think it's just so cool to see that just a little change like that, a little change in process and a little change in how you position the call or how you position somebody makes such a big difference in the amount of appointments that are actually set and the ones that are closed. I just think that's beautiful, and it's something that can be implemented in a lot of different areas of your business. And this just being probably one of the biggest impact makers is having somebody set appointments for you. So you're leveraging your time a little bit better, and you're just, it's pretty easy to set the appointment, right? It's harder to close the appointment, and it's even harder to fulfill on and get the result for somebody. Especially as a marketing agency, I feel like a lot of people within the agency space, they're very sales oriented because they have to overcompensate for their lack of knowledge around how to actually get results for people. So it's a really big strategic advantage to actually be good and actually deliver results for people, which is hilarious to say because I feel like that should be at the ground level. That should be the standard, but it's not. And things like this can really help you if you do legitimately help people, if your product or your offer legitimately adds value to other people's businesses. But so it'll help out in this case. It'll help me out since it really truly does get people business, which is great. And it's not so good for the people that don't do great business. It's just, this is a great way to accelerate your reputation going down the drain unless you have plans on really trying to figure out your offer while you're building it, which I think we all do. I think that's something that I do as well. I try not to let myself get caught in the idea that it needs to be perfect before I actually do it, which forces me to take action, to do things before I'm fully comfortable doing them sometimes. And I live in that area. I actually get the most amount of enjoyment and excitement in that area. But it is nice to sometimes take a step back and, have things work before you feel fully certain and confident that it's going to work before you do something. And that's where a lot of my hesitation came from in doing things in the past, is I just don't know if it's actually going to work. And now that it's working, it's making things better. But anyways, for me, this is gonna help out a lot, but if you don't know what your offer is and you're unsure for how to make it really good and you have to rely on sales, then you might not be in the right industry, you might not have the right offer, it might not have, there could be so many different things. Offer, industry, the words that you use make such a big difference. But again, this is one of those really small things that you can add in to make such a big difference in the amount of appointments that you get and the amount of appointments that you close. And I'm excited to test it out. And so I went over that with Wiley, and I went over that. I'm gonna go over it with Josh when Josh gets back from his trip. I talked with 2 other sales guys today that want to start selling the offer. They were in roofing prior to, they worked for a big roofing company. And so they have some connections there, and they also just know how to do sales, which is really important. It's super important. I no longer really want to have to do it myself, So I'm excited, and these boys are gonna knock it out of the water. They're gonna crush it. So I'm excited. So we got those 2 guys. They'll probably start in a few weeks. We've got Wiley and Josh. I talked with Wiley today. I need to put together the sales protocol. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna lay out, I have most of it done, but I need to lay out the comp, the packages, the comp, the traffic sources that we get leads from, based on where they're coming in, what to say to them, so how to follow up with them, and then the path to lead them to. And then from there, giving them all the scripts, and, starting to sell, which I'm really excited about. So that should happen today. I just need to send that over to Wiley so we can start doing that. And I also need to figure out, I need to go hang out with my dad in an hour. I'm helping him out with a few recruiting things for loan officers, which I'm super excited about also. It's working too, so it's just great to see. But my camera, I love this camera. This is the first thing that I bought that initially started down the in the agency space, and I love it. But my SD card is out, so I need to format my SD card. I think, I don't know, I need to format it, or I need to get a new SD card, or both, or just have multiple. I need to get some more batteries for it too. But honestly, I think I should just get an Osmo, because I have an Osmo, but I don't know where it is. But I like the video quality on the Osmo, and this is just big and weird and like cringe to walk around with. So I'll leave it here for stuff that's happening in the office, but who knows? Love your feedback. But let's get to some work. We have an hour and 1 minute to get 2 really important things done, but I need to eat first, so I'm gonna go eat. Let's do it. So for lunch, I do this. I'm a weirdo. But I come upstairs, I go into my cabinet, and then I grab, I'm out of them. No. I'm out of them. I usually use instant rice, but this is the one I have left. I have like half of it left, so I guess I'm just gonna have half a thing of rice, and then I'm gonna have probably 8 ounces of turkey, and we'll go over here, grab a bowl. I might end up actually getting a cookie as well. Grandma Carol made these cookies for me yesterday as a bribe. I love cookies. The fat congealing isn't too bad right now. I also don't like eating that much during the middle of the day because I feel like it throws me off. Like it makes me sleepy but I need to eat some food. I need to grow. Muscle wise, not fat wise. And this is what we're working with. Boom. All right, that was stupid. Okay, so the first thing that I actually want to do, give me 1 second. I want to set a timer. Setting a 30-minute timer. So in 30 minutes, it's going to be 8 o'clock, and this is going to run out. It's not going to run out. It's just going to start a new file. It's going to be a big file. So, going to give myself 30 minutes, and I'm going to try to get as much done as this of this as I can in 30 minutes while explaining. So here is, on this side, this is for my guys. This is my guys' follow-up, my follow-up. On the right side, this is for my clients. So this is the roofers. This is what they follow up with. So I'm just using these as kind of examples. But I have my basic follow-up built out, I believe, somewhere. I need to... I'm not going to finish all of this right now. I'm not going to finish all of the... I'm not going to go out to the full extent that I'd like to with these scripts. I want to go lay out all the objections possible and then go in and for the scripts, I'm going to explain this in a second, like why I'm using these types of scripts and how the lead's coming in and what I want to do. But I don't even know what I was going to say. It's been a long day. It's 7:36. Oh yeah, I wanted to lay out all of the objections. I want to lay out all of the different if-then statements for possible objections, just the ways the conversation could go, and just kind of reroute them back to the main objective, which is just to book an appointment with me. And I also need to, earlier today on the video that we watched about persuasion and authority and credible authority, need to figure out the scripting around that. But I think the guys will do a good job. I'm really bad at describing myself. Usually when I send this to people... Okay, so the way that the lead's coming in is they're claiming... I post an ad on Facebook and Instagram, and they click on it, and then they fill out a form right on Instagram and Facebook on the ads. And then I get them as a lead. And right when and they're claiming a roofer marketing playbook. So it's essentially showing them how they can get more leads and how they can get more business and when they actually get a lead, what do you do with that lead in order to convert it or in order to nurture it and convert it and create referrals with it after you complete the sale. So essentially, oh my goodness, I feel like I got bit there. Where was I? Essentially, we just want to reach out and say what's up to the lead right when they come in. So that's what we're doing. So right when they fill out their information to get the guide from us, the resource, they immediately go into the follow-up process, and they are the sales guys are immediately going to reach out to them, but they're also going to get a notification with what to say. And so here it is. Here it is. So right when they come in, the roofer marketing playbook, we call them immediately and we say, hey, Mike, this is Josh. I just sent you the Roofer Marketing Playbook. Want to make sure you got it. Usually when I send those people, it's because they're looking to get more leads. Does that kind of sound like you? Boom. I think that is pretty good, but I ask questions on the form before they can fill their information out and become a lead, where it actually states how many roofing appointments or how many roofing customers they could service, how many jobs they could handle per month. If I were to be your rich uncle, like Bill, not my rich uncle, but my amazing friend and mentor, he always says, he's like, I'm your rich uncle. I have a lead factory that creates any type of lead that you want and as many as you want at cost, and you don't pay any markup. You pay them for what we pay, or for what the lead companies pay, or for what we charge, And then if you have unlimited leads and you have unlimited potential business, how much business could you do? What's your capacity? That's essentially the question that we ask them. So we have that information. I have 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 50, 50 plus jobs. Those are the question. That's like the multiple choice that they have that they can answer. And this next question is, it wasn't, do you own a roofing company? It was, what best fits your situation? It's either, I want more roofing leads, I want more referrals, I want to convert the leads I have. Most people say I want more roofing leads or I want referrals. Not a lot of them say I want to convert the ones that I have, which is very interesting. Most of them need leads or want more referrals, which means they just want more leads, but a different type of lead. So it just gives me a good idea as far as who we're talking to. So in this case, I would say something along the lines of, hi, contact first name, this is your name. Just sent you the Roofer Marketing Playbook. It says, and I need to be careful with this wording. I'm probably going to change it up in a second, and I'll explain why. I sent you the Roofer Marketing Playbook. It says you can handle X more clients this upcoming month, and that you wanted more leads, or answer to form question. What are you doing right now? So, hi Mike, this is Josh. I just sent you the Roofer Marketing Playbook. Also, it says you can handle 10. You said you could handle 10 to 15 clients this upcoming month if I were to give you unlimited leads, and that you wanted more leads, and that you wanted more referrals. What are you up to right now? Or what are you doing right now? Or where are you at right now? What are you thinking? There's a few that I like to use. Okay, let me explain why I don't like the second sentence that much. You never want to be accusatory with people when following up with them. Leads are skeptical, and leads are typically, when they're skeptical, their senses are heightened, and especially right when they're going through an ad, if you immediately follow up with them, that will either do one of two things. It'll make them be like, wow, these guys have amazing service, and they'll actually like be more trustworthy, or they'll be pissed off and see it as spammy. And usually we don't want to talk to the people that see it as spammy. The people that see it as spammy will receive a really nice personalized message that will then reroute them back to trustworthy if they look at it or listen to it. So that's the game. eliminating the people that aren't supposed to be there in the first place, and sifting, sorting, and screening, like Joe Polish says, the people that you want. So this first sort of this right here, I just sent you the Roofer Marketing Playbook. It says you can handle 10 more clients this upcoming month, and that you wanted 5 more, and then you want more referrals. Where are you at right now? Let's try a different variation and go from there. Okay. Hi, this is Josh. I just sent you the Roofer Marketing Playbook. I see that you want that you answer to question 2. I'm going to say actually what it is. Either want referrals. You either want referrals, want to convert existing leads, or want new leads. And that you can handle about 10 to 20, about whatever they fill out on the form, more clients this upcoming month. Okay. So at that point, I want to then ask a tasteful question. It needs to be tasteful, and it needs to, why are they not popping up? I have to use my notes. Bummer. Actually, probably better. I don't want to show you all my notes. I actually will do a video on that one time, and I'll walk you through how I have my notes set up, because I have them really organized, and I'm super hyped that I'm creating videos about this stuff because I love it. It gets me so excited. What am I doing right now? This is your roofer marketing plan. Oh yeah, notes. Where did I put that? I'm at 999 notes total. That's exciting. All right, it's not going to focus. Whatever. Maybe it'll focus on here. Okay, whatever. Don't care. Where are you at? Where do you want to go? Okay, we already have where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? What do you think's holding you back? What's your current production? What do you think's holding you back is a great question to ask. But I don't know if it's necessarily, I don't know if that's something I'd ask on this opening. Hi, Josh. This is Josh. Just sent you the Roofer Marketing Playbook. I see that you want more referrals and that you can handle about 10 to 20 more clients this upcoming month. Where are you at right now? Is that too straightforward and too like bulldozery? I don't know. I think you might be able to interchange this last part with what are you thinking, or how are you currently getting leads? Perfect. How are you currently getting leads? Cool. Let's rock with that. I like that. Okay. Goodness gracious. It's been dry outside. Okay. Objections. I need to pick it up here a little bit. What are the packages and what are the packages and prices? What are the packages and prices? I just want information on the program. You're not like those lead companies that what are the questions that I get asked? I get asked, you're not just going to pawn me off, like you're not just going to outsource this, which is such a fucking stupid question. Who cares, too? If it works. It's more of the service. They're worried about it working and service. What are the packages and prices is the one I usually get. So tell me how it works. Can you tell me how it works? And then when they say that, just divert to benefits and book a call. Well, maybe not. I'll think about that one more. I'll think of some more objections that I could possibly get. There are obviously a bunch. Price is an objection all the time, but this is more so for setting the appointment, not so for closing. So they're not going to be talking about prices. They're not going to be talking about anything. You know, they'll be trained to say, there's multiple packages. You know, we need to really see if it's actually a fit, which is why you need to talk to Josh. I'm just here because you showed interest in the marketing that we have, and it seems like it could help you out. So I think it'd be worth your time. And then shut up. Cool. All right. So let's go from here. Why don't we? Let's go into workflows. This is kind of, I don't know how to necessarily actually do, I don't know how to do this. So this is me figuring it out. I'm going to go on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Stuff made here. I love that guy. He's got a great channel. Also, oh no way. All right, I'll have to watch that. Okay. These are my workflows. Wow, all the leads haven't gone in. There's 170. That's a problem. Okay. Excel fields. TD spot. Interesting. So I've had some new leads that came in today. Funny story. I was on the call with Wiley today. I turned the ads on when I was on the call with him. And as I was getting off, I told him, I was like, hey, like look out for some notifications later today for some leads, or maybe tomorrow morning. Some will start coming through, and I didn't set up the automation that I'm going to set up right now that round robin assigns them to the sales guys, to the team, but I'm going to. But anyways, I turned the ad on before I had to set up the automation, and leads came in like within minutes of me launching it, 2 of them, which is, it's just, when you have an ad that works, it's like just a gold mine. It's just a gold. It's not like a gold mine. It is a gold mine if utilized correctly. Okay, let's rock. What am I doing? Get back to flow. Okay, that's good for now. I forgot, that was actually pretty quick. But I need to do something for a client as well. I don't think I'm gonna record that because I don't want to record me going into their system and like recording their information. I'm fine with mine, but not for theirs, not with theirs. So that's good. Let's see, what else do I need to do to complete that portion of things? Assign Wiley. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I don't really want to go into this. Number is off. I don't really want to go into my contacts either, actually, and record that. So I think that was good. So this is the flow. I'll just walk through I think this will be helpful. So essentially, right when someone submits their information on Facebook, they come in here and they get an email, a text, and then we go ahead and we call connect them, and then we drop a voicemail. It's really cool, the way that the follow-up system is built out. Also, I don't have very many appointments right now. So sad, these two guys. But let's just look at brainstorming call that like a few. What is this week? Yeah. Was there one? Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. So this is this week. Not that heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last week was virtually. Oh wait, here. Hold on. Yeah. They need to move. They need to figure this shit out. Okay. A few. Last week we had a good amount. Week before was pretty crazy. This was $100 per day ad spend week. This week This week was $50 a day ad spend. And this is, I hadn't launched the ads yet. I think I launched the ads on this day, Friday. Pretty crazy that it's been 1 week. Boom. It took like 2 days to book all those appointments, and I didn't talk to really any of them. I didn't pick up the phone and call. I was at the beginning, but I was getting so many of them, it just became overwhelming. And then I knocked down the ad spend and signed on a client, signed on another client. So, yeah. But now that I got the sales guys that are actually going to be utilizing the leads properly and following up with them like they should, like I should, it's going to be magical. I'm not on my way yet. I kind of am. I'm about to be on my way to my parents' house. I'm going to go say what's up, and I'm doing some stuff with my dad right now on recruiting. So, recruiting loan officers. So we're going to shoot some more videos for that, and I'm hyped about it. It's 33 degrees out, so I'm like fully cozied up, and I'm actually going to get the trash can first, but we're taking the golf cart. It's going to be a fun ride. Come along. I'm going to regret going in the golf cart, I think. But it's what we're working with right now. Got to do what you got to do. Got these gloves, so hopefully it's not too bad. The golf course. You'll see it more on the way back, probably. Also, alright, I didn't show me getting out and whatnot, but it's okay. We're here. We're going to do some videos and create some more ads, retargeting ads. So I'll explain the process and like the strategy behind how we're recruiting loan officers. It's in the mortgage industry, but I'm excited. It'll be cool. We're going to shoot some more videos right now. It's cold out, so I don't really want to be outside. So we'll probably do it inside. So you'll see some of that.
Send you this TikTok, Josh, but there's this, I wanted to get it for the...
So we're actually going over to the club, to Trump National, to do the recording, which is going to be hype, and my dad just turned around and grabbed a cigar. I think it's gonna be a cool video, or a few videos that we do. And all of it's just to talk about how to help loan officers scale their business to 100 million in annual loan volume and personal production, which is a big feat. It's like a big milestone that a lot of loan officers want to get to. And he has a book that he wrote called $100 Million Loan Officer that has all of that in it. And we're just creating ads to put up on social media to get loan officers across the United States to download the book. And the whole goal is to attract loan officers that are interested to grow to 100 million, scale their business. So I'm excited. It's working out really well so far. We're just at the beginning, and we have a few people that have shown some interest that are pretty promising. It's a different type of ad. It's kind of like a different timeline, I guess you could say, for lead conversion. It's interesting. It's interesting getting into the recruiting side of things, and I'm excited to see what happens over the next few weeks. But all right, we're about to pull up. We just got in. We're gonna be doing some filming in here. It's a good spot to do it, I think. It's probably the prettiest view right here. It's not as pretty as it is in the summertime, but it's still pretty. Still pretty pretty. What do we have here? Okay, come on. Nice. So I'm like super into health and preventative health, and part of that is kind of experimenting around with different preventative health measures, and that's kind of led me down the path of experimenting with different types of peptides and different supplements and whatnot. One that I just started recently is L-carnitine, and I'm taking this because I'm starting to run a lot more, and it helps with your VO2 max. It's really good for fat loss, metabolism, energy production. It helps you perform, and it also just helps you perform physically, but also mentally. And that's why I try to optimize all of my stack around how am I going to be the best, show up the best every single day, mentally and physically. And sometimes that doesn't happen, but things like L-carnitine and different peptides help establish a baseline so that you have more consistency in your sleep, in your moods, in just better in sync on a daily basis. And it gives yourself the best possible chance for a very productive day without having to rely on, let's say I didn't get great sleep last night. I didn't get to sleep when I wanted to. Sometimes these things happen, and it's okay as long as you bounce back and you stick within your principles. So personally, not every day is gonna be the best, but things like supplementation, peptides, working out, eating properly, all the things before you actually add in the peptides and the different like L-carnitine and all that. Working out, sleeping, sauna, cold exposure, drinking lots of water, reading, just getting active. I'm really good at having all of those down. It's just nice to have a little extra help, when you're not feeling 100% all the time. So this is just a really good way to maintain baseline. So let's do it. So I'm about to hop on a call with Ben. Ben is one of my buddies. He We grew up in the same area, but he has a startup for modeling, for models and modeling agencies, where it's essentially like the common application if you go to the school, if you went to school in the United States. I don't know if they do this overseas. There's an application that you can fill out that you pay for that goes directly to the college or university that you want to join and that you want to be accepted at, and you pay a small fee in order for the university to give you an answer, yes or no, or to actually review your application. So for models, it's kind of where it doesn't work like that now, but his product is meant for that. So it's really cool to help models or aspiring models get connected with agencies, and the agencies get paid on it, and the models get to know that they're actually being seen by the agency. So that's what we're about to hop on and talk about. There he is.
There you go. Good.
Good. I'm actually gonna set a timer for how fast Yep. I wonder, will this stick on here? All right, here we go. The timer is on, and I think that's actually hilarious. I think that's gonna work. Can you see it, Billy? I think kind of. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's do this. I'm already a little behind, so we need to pick it up here. I think they'll be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm Hey Josh, welcome to Go High Level. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
Not too bad myself, Josh. Josh, I can see that you have already been added to the list, and there will be an invite sent to you shortly by us.
Thank you.
No problem, Josh.
So 1, 2, so like a 110, we can say. Let's see. I guarantee it's in the next 10 seconds. Okay, not 10 seconds. What about the next 10 seconds? Okay, maybe before 3 minutes. How about that? Which is really good for live support. I mean, you can screen share, they walk you through everything. It's great. Man, starting to get a little nervous that it's not gonna work, that I'm not gonna get in before 3 minutes. Oh, there's 5 people in the waiting room.
That's your room to join.
Okay, so I think I'm next. Yeah, I'm next.
Hey, Plug LV, welcome to Go High Level.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Hello? Hi, hey.
This guy.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad myself. Bear with me. I'm just waiting for your name to pop up on the list. Give me a few minutes.
That's awesome. The guy's name is Strip Club Plug LV. So interesting niche there, but ah, 30 seconds behind. So a minute and 30 seconds. 2 minutes. Yeah. What was that, 110? 2 minutes, 20 seconds. What's going on?
How is it? All good? What about you?
Doing well. Doing well. I just had a oh sorry, I need to give you my relationship number, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 0337 155.
All right, go ahead, ask the question.
Yeah, so quick question. I have a sales team that I'm bringing aboard, and I need to build out a quick round robin sort of lead sorting. So when the leads come in, I want them to go to be assigned to different salespeople.
And we are talking about a round of interview, right?
Not a calendar, but more so a when the lead, like they're who they're assigned to when the lead comes in.
I see.
Yeah.
We can do it with the help of an automation. You can share the screen. Let's discuss about it.
Should I go into my current the current
Excellent.
like when the
Yeah. On this one, the assigned to user one, if we can do it.
that's just I added that on to assign to one person, but I need it to round robin. Yeah. I need it to because I have two people, so I want to split the leads between Josh and Wiley. Should I create a new workflow altogether?
Actually, on this workflow as well, we will have the option of assigning it to different users, and on there we also have the option of like separating it. For example, let's say if we have 3 users right now, we can separate with 33%, 33%, 33%.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about half and half? Just do like that?
I will put, yeah.
Oh, that'll just split it automatic. Oh, there we go.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, very good. All right, well, I think I answered. I mean, I think you answered the question. Thank you so much.
I mean, we both answered. We both got the answer.
Yeah, we came to it together. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
All right, have a wonderful night. Bye bye. If it's nighttime for him, I don't know if it is, but great. 6 minutes and 32 seconds since I started thinking about the problem. Boom. Pretty good. Good job. Now I know how to do it. Great stuff. That seems legit. That was easy. That was way easier than I thought. Is this a product review for Go High Level? No. It's a product review for Scale My Leads. Not really.